Today, we're going to be focusing on something practical, web scraping and dashboards. Over the next 4 weeks, we're building 3 completely independent web scrapers that save clean JSON files into one shared data folder. Then, in week 4, we'll glue them all together into a single Streamlit master dashboard with a sidebar toggle. Today is Project 1, the AP News Scraper. Super simple. No login walls, no crazy anti-bot stuff. We're just grabbing the latest headlines and links from the AP News front page and saving them as news.json. By the end of this video, you'll have a rock-solid, reusable pattern you can copy for any news site. Let's jump right in. First, a quick look into the folder structure. It's simple. We have a folder called News Scraper. Inside of that, we have one file, apnewscraper.py. In a folder somewhere on my computer, I have an empty data folder that every scraper we build will write its final output there. No hard-coded paths, no copy and paste mess. When we get to the dashboard, it just imports news.json, jobs.json, and amazon.json without caring where they came from. The goal for this script is to hit apnews.com, pull every real article headline plus its full link, strip out the junk like navigation and ads, deduplicate, and dump the entire thing as clean JSON. Ready? Okay, before we start, we gotta install a few packages. Just 2. We're gonna have requests and BeautifulSoup 4. Once those are finished installing, we're going to do our imports. Import requests. From BS4, import BeautifulSoup. Import JSON. From Pathlib, import path. From typing, import list and dict. Everything lives inside one clean function. Def scrape and save AP News. No classes, no global variables, just one function that does exactly one job. First thing, inside the function, the URL and polite headers. URL equals https apnews.com. And the headers, I'm not gonna read out the whole headers. You can just copy and paste if you want. Even though AP isn't super aggressive with bots, always send a real browser user agent. It's good manners and it future-proofs your script. Now, we fetch. Fetch, boy. Come on. You can do it. Response equals request.get URL headers and timeout equals 10. Response.raise for status. Raise for status is gold. If the site is down or blocks us, it crashes immediately with clear error instead of giving you garbage HTML. Then we parse. Soup equals BeautifulSoup response.text HTML parser. Now the fun part. So fun. Collecting all the articles. Woohoo! Articles is a list dictionary with string and string. Scene equals set. For a link tag in soup, find all. A in quotes for the A tag. Href equals true. Href equals link tag. Href. Headline equals link tag dot get text, and we're going to strip that sucker. Here's why this is bulletproof. Instead of chasing fragile CSS classes like card headline that AP changes every 6 months, we filter on the URL pattern itself. Every real story lives at dash article dash or the old dash 2025 style slugs. Everything shorter than 15 characters is usually nav text or read more. This pattern has survived multiple redesigns. That's why I call it resilient scraping. After the loop, we add a quick safety check. You know I love my safety checks. If not article, raise value error, no headlines found, open DevTools. Then the magic save. Data dir equals pathfile.resolve.parents2 in the brackets dash data. Data dir dot make directory parents equals true, exists okay equals true. Output path equals data dir dash news.json. With open output path W, encoding equals UTF-8 as F, JSON.dump articles F, indent equals 2, and ensure ASCII equals false. Let's dig into that. Pathfile.resolve.parents2 is the hero here. No matter which subfolder your scraper lives in, it always finds the shared data folder 2 levels up. 0 path bugs when we add the other 2 scrapers. We'll see about that later. We use indent equals 2 and ensure ASCII equals false so the JSON looks beautiful. All right, let's run it. Boom! AP new scraper complete. It shows how many headlines we have and it saved a data-news.json. Look at that. Clean list of dictionaries, full headlines, full clickable links. We're going to refresh the AP page, run it again. New stories appear instantly, and that's the power of a simple scraper. Before we wrap up, here are 3 tips I want you to steal for your own projects. Tip number 1, resilient selectors beat fragile classes every time. Instead of hunting for a card headline class that might disappear tomorrow, we filter on the URL pattern. It's rock solid, easier to explain, and survives redesigns. Tip number 2, Pathlib is your best friend for multi-scraper projects. By calculating the data folder with parents2, every single scraper writes to the exact same shared directory. When we hit week 4, the Streamlit app just reads 3 files. No configuration hell. And tip number 3, build it testable from day 1. Even though this function only saves, the article list is built first. Later, you can change the return type to a list dict and add unit test or Juniper preview without rewriting anything. Small habits that save hours when we merge everything. And that's it. Project 1 is complete. You now have clean, modular AP new scraper that drops perfect JSON into a shared folder. Next week, we're tackling Project 2, the Amazon product scraper. Oh, and this one gets a little spicy. We'll need real user agent rotation and headers to dodge bot detection. I'll show you the exact tricks that still work in 2026. If you want the full code from today, it's in the pinned comment with the GitHub link. Drop a like if you're grinding with me. Subscribe for the rest of the series, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep shipping and keep scraping.